Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, John Lackey was unstoppable in his win with 18 strikeouts as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Right now, the A's are leading the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The Astros are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 1-0. Heading into today, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, 9 games back. Darnell Sweeney had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 13-1. At the moment, the Rangers are in second place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Angels are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-3. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees are third in the division, 14.5 out of first. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-2. Right now, the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East, 17 games out of first. The Red Sox are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. The Indians cracked 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 12-2. Heading into today, the Indians are leading the Central Division, 1 game ahead of second. The Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. Joey Votto was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 14-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the moment, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. They're 3.5 games back. The Tigers are second in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Miami Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 8-6. Looking at the standings, the Marlins are in second place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Nationals are third in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Braves cracked 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Mets 11-5. Right now, the Mets are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. The Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. As of today, the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, 20 games out of first. The White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. The Cincinnati Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. Heading into today, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central, 11 games out of first. The Reds are at the bottom of the division, 17 games out of first. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-6. Looking at the standings, the Brewers are in fourth place in the NL Central, 12 games behind first place. The Pirates are second in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. The St. Louis Cardinals completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-9. It was their 5th straight victory. At the moment, the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division, 19 games out of first. The Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. John Lester collected win number 17 overall this season as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, 4 games up. The Giants are third in the division, 19 games out of first. The Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 7-5. Heading into today, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Diamondbacks are third in the division, 19 games out of first. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.